What's going on, everybody? This is part 2 of Case of Dungeons for the PC-98. I wasn't sure that I was going to do commentary with this playthrough of this game, but I feel like it's necessary to explain some things that are going on for anybody that does wish to play the game. Half of it's, well, I don't know, I wouldn't even say half. 25%, 30% of it is in English. A lot of the important stuff is in English. Maybe it's closer to half. I don't know. Whatever. The other half is in Japanese. But it is definitely playable with the information given. There are the information that can be gained from reading the English parts. So here's your inventory. These items right here are restorative items. They restore your life points. The name of the items are right here. This being Ringo, I think, Ringo, which is apple in Japanese. And then when you pick up, you find these items in chests and whatnot. You don't just get one. You get a stack of them. You have 2 slots for equipment, which is this slot here and this slot here. This being your armor. You can tell by, it says AC plus 10, which is your armor class. This one would be AP, and it would say plus something, which is your attack points. So if I was to click this, then it would equip it, or I can unequip it. This is the durability or usage times that you can use this weapon. You can tell it's a weapon. You see the little sword right here, and this is you can see a little shield looking thing right here. So with that being said, let's see if we can get into a fight and I can explain this a little bit more. The way it works is a little weird. It's not bad, but it's just not something that I've ever really seen or am accustomed to. I don't know if there's any other games out there that use this sort of system or not, but we have to find an enemy before I can really exploit it. And the encounter rate in this game isn't really, it's not a lot, it's not bad. I should note, oh, here we go. I can't fight this fucking thing. This thing kicked my ass. But I can explain it a little bit, but I'm not going to fight him because he'll fuck me up. So the enemy, his life points are 220, and his attack point max is 115. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll do 115 damage to you, but it's a good chance he's going to do a lot. So what you do is, I don't have any weapon equipped right now. You can equip weapons during the battle, so I could go over here and equip that. Okay, and so my attack points are plus 90 now. So if I was to attack him, I'm going to do 90 plus this 50 right here. So I'm going to do 140. I wonder if I could kill his ass. Maybe I could. I'll try it. This is run right here. If you click this button and then click it again to confirm, then you'll run. You automatically run. When you flee a battle, you automatically flee. So, I mean, it seems as if you can just run from any battle you want every time with 100% success rate. This is magic attack, and this is your physical attack. So, he should do, like I said, he should do AP or attack points plus 90, and then my original attack point of 50 for 140. So let's see. Yeah, so he did 140. Now every attack you do your attack point goes down by 1 point. Oh damn, he did 75 to me, see? I think I can still kill him now. So, actually, mine went down 2. Maybe it goes down 1 for each turn, or 1 for my turn and 1 for his turn. However, it will continue to decrease while you battle. So, I haven't came across any yet. I'm not sure if there's potions to restore your attack points, but I do know that like waiting around or just moving throughout the map, basically time, will restore your attack points. If this was to get down to 1, my attack points got down to 1, and I was using this AP plus 90, whatever weapon this is saying, then I would essentially do 91 damage to him. But again, it's limited to its durability or uses, whichever you want to call it. So, if I was fighting something that, like, say, had 40 life points, it would be a waste to use this because I could attack him with no weapon and still kill him in 1 hit, provided my attack points were greater than his life points. So it doesn't really make sense to use any of these weapons because it's just going to use durability for no reason. Okay? One other thing to note is your restorative items for your life points. You can use as many as you want in your turn. It doesn't waste a turn. It heals you. And, yeah, I mean, I can sit here and just replenish all my life if I choose to, which I'm going to because I don't want him to one-hit me. He's a 5. Okay. And then I can attack. Okay, so let's see. Instead of wasting durability on the plus 90 weapon, I got 48. Plus 20 would give me 68. Plus 30 would give me 78. I really don't want to have to go in another. I don't want him to have to hit me again, so I'm just going to use the plus 90 and kill him with this turn. So 90 plus 48 is 138, and he's dead. I haven't really figured out how experience works. I mean, I'm assuming it works. It's kind of funny because I just killed him. My experience is still 14. But then as I move around the map, you'll see here in a second, like, it'll just jump up. Normally is what it does. A few moments after, yeah, see, now it just jumped up to 22. I'm assuming that was from that battle. I mean, I don't know what else it would be from. I've pretty much, well, in my first video, I went through most of this map, and I can't seem to find the stairwell. If there is a floor 3, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I know the objective of this game, there's no storyline. But basically, from what I've read, is that you pick a character out of 12 characters. There's 12 characters to choose from. I think there's a couple different classes. And then you have to find an item. You have to kill a certain monster, find a certain magical item to beat the game. Is what I understand. Time in the dungeon depletes your hit points as well. If I was just to stand here and go AFK, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever, I probably would come back and be dead. Maybe it's longer than that, I don't know, but time does deplete it. This pool right here, this blue pool, will heal you completely. You have keys, right? Let's see. This right here, here's your keys. If you go up to one of these doors and then hit the key, click on it in your inventory, it'll open. A lot of the doors are, A lot of the doors seem to be japes. They don't seem to lead anywhere. Like, you'll open a door and there's just one of these stone columns behind it. Like this one. And you can't always tell either. I really have no clue where this, if there's another. From what I read, there's supposed to be clues as to what monster you're supposed to kill, and what item you're supposed to get to complete the game. If these are the clues, I have not figured out how to get any information from. But like on the first floor, after I went through most of the map, I came across the stairwell and got me to the second floor. But I can't seem to find one here. And it was even blinking. It was like one of these red dots right here. But it was blinking. And I mean, the map has pretty much been explored, I think. I mean, I guess the only thing, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, I think, let's see, 50, let's do 80 and 80 will be 160, yeah, so we'll do, we'll use this 30 AP plus 30 weapon, and I should be able to take him in. No, I won't, because it'll deplete. Well. Oh yeah. So we did 16. Your armor, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the armor has durability and uses as well. So that's something else you'll need to keep in mind. Where, let's see. Yeah, so mine still has 15. There's better armor than that, but I haven't found any. Plenty of inventory space. What you kind of need, seeing as your items or your equipment, your gear, it doesn't seem it's going to last too long. I just don't know. Pretty sure I've explored this whole damn map. Seventy is 140. Yeah, we can kill this guy. I'd like to see a level up. Something I haven't experienced yet. Just to see. 36. And just see what happens. When you pick your character in the beginning, which I will go over. Actually, I will at the or after I'll play this for a little bit longer, hopefully, maybe to find the stairwell. If I don't find it soon, then I'm not just gonna keep going in circles looking for the fucking thing. But I'll start a new game and show the characters and explain some of that, because one playthrough I did come across a playthrough on YouTube somebody had done a few episodes, and some of the some of the knowledge I got from the game from me playing, but some of it too I got from watching this person play it. And one thing I did notice is they didn't allot their extra points when they started their character, so I will show that off as well in case I don't know, in case it wasn't known. 130, we can attack point 45. It's pretty weak. Yeah, really weak. Didn't really do anything at all. I guess that item just broke. Oh well. I was gonna switch to the 20 anyway, seeing as that's all we need. Actually, we only need a 10. I don't know if I have it. I do have a 10. The only other thing I think I could do is go explore the first floor a little bit more, but I don't know if there is more than one floor. I mean, yeah, I mean, I know there's, sorry, I know there's more than one floor, but I don't know that there's more than 2 floors. I just don't know. I couldn't find any information on it. There's really not a lot of information out there about this game. I was just looking through my list of PC-98 images for games that I hadn't heard anything about or really seen anybody play, and also that has some English in it, and it's not just strictly 100% Japanese. Given time, I can translate it, but not to the point where I can sit here and play the game and like just translate it on the fly. I can't do that. So I don't know. It's the second time now I've been back here. Let me go look, and I mean, eventually I'm gonna run out of items, weapons. I mean, I guess I could not use my life, my potions or whatever, the restorative items, and just go stay around that blue pool, but I want to fight this guy. I don't think I do. Okay. It's odd because last time that had happened before. Does that mean that? Yep. So, okay. It appears that you have to basically uncover the whole map, and then that noise, the sound of you running into a wall, signifies that the staircase has appeared. You can see it right here, as I mentioned before, that it is blinking. So, okay. A little unconventional, but whatever. It's actually a fun game. And for me, anyway. Oh fuck. It's casual. It's relaxing. It's not, you can sit back. You don't have to put too much thought into it. I don't know where the music's not too bad. kill him since we now know where the exit is. There's no reason not to. Especially since he's so weak. Yeah, he didn't even do any damage. I may, depending on how much depth I find to be in this game, if I do a part 3 or a part 4, I probably will take the time to oh my god. Oh, okay. I probably will take the time to translate some more of these things, some more of the more of the things that are common to pop up. Not everything, but like, you know, whatever that was after you win a fight, or maybe some of the items, just to see. All right, 90. Okay. This is played completely with the mouse. Don't need to use the keyboard. And just like other PC-98 games, left click is basically yes, and right click is no, or left click is selecting something, and right click is deselecting it or going back. I guess I should have saved that right here. I guess it doesn't matter. No, it's okay. So I will. I think I'm gonna save floor 3 for part 3. Let me just gotta save one more time. And I will really quick go out or restart the game and go and talk about the attribute points and the other characters for a minute. So it's just okay. Let me just restart this here. In case anybody was wondering, I am using Neco Project 2, PC-98 emulator, which I find myself using for just about everything. The only problem is I don't think it has. Let me see. I don't think it has save states, which yeah, it doesn't seem to have save states, which seems to be the only negative about it. Okay. So this is the intro. I'm not going to play that again. It's in my first video. This is new character. This is load data, load character, whatever. This is start from now. I have no idea what this chick is saying. I would attempt to excuse me. I would attempt to translate it, but there's too much kanji in there, and to be quite honest, I have not even. I know zero kanji. So, all right. So, okay. So here's the name. If you want to change the name, you can even use English characters. Or actually Roman alphabet, I should say. Some of them are there. I don't know what these other things are, but yeah. You can even go up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There's actually quite a lot. I'm kind of surprised about all that. Yeah. Yeah, so here you have hiragana, and down here you have katakana, and then whatever the hell that is. Looks like Russian alphabet? Maybe? A lot of different fonts. Holy crap. Yeah. It's pretty interesting, to say the least, that they would that they would include, wow, all of this. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm quite surprised that this game has not been translated, seeing as it, I mean, unless it's difficult, I don't know, but it doesn't seem to be a whole lot to translate, other than mostly menu stuff, and whatever the hell she just said. Wow. There is a lot. Obviously, this is hex address right here. You can tell. Oh, you can actually yeah, click that and select what hex address you want to use as well. Just want to see if it's all kanji through here. Seems to be. God damn. Just keeps going. And not the same either. That's for sure. I don't know if maybe some are Chinese too. Well, suffice it to say, whatever the fuck you want to call your character, I don't think you will have a problem doing so. However the fuck you want to call it. In whatever language you want to call it in. Or whatever. I'm not going to go through all that. It's enough anyway. Okay. So, this is the class right here. Hopefully, next time, I'm pretty sure that he's a warrior. I don't know if that's necessarily what that says, but hopefully next time I can figure that out. And so, he starts out with 65 points. All you do, let's go over here and spend the points. Obviously, so one thing I didn't mean to show, but I forgot. On the menu where you're in during the battle, the first one to the left is run. The one to the right is your physical attack. The middle one is actually your magic attack. I think I may have mentioned that. He does have a magic attack, and you can only use it once, and that is based on this one magic point right here. So essentially, you could give him 9 points in magic, and he could do it 9 times. It seems like it would be futile to do so, but I don't know. You can even raise their armor class with these points. You put them wherever you want, really. My suggestion and what I did was I put some in life, I put some in attack, and I put some in armor. It's up to you how you want to divvy those up. I don't know why he starts out with 20,000 experience, or is that saying that he needs 20,000 experience before he levels up? I have no idea. So, I can only imagine. I mean, I killed a few monsters and got to, like, I don't remember, 35 EXP? No, I didn't get to 40. I can just say that I'm not, I wouldn't be playing this game long enough to get to fucking 20,000 EXP when you only get a couple per monster per kill. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll find that out. So, you just click the page, and here we have somebody else. Obviously, you can tell their class is different. You can also tell that she's a magic user of some sort because her attack point armor class is lower to start, and even her life is lower to start. Yeah, so I imagine, but she starts out with 70 points, whereas he starts out with 65. Yeah, so I don't know what the advantage is to using them. And see here, this one, that looks like a different class as well. Yeah, it is the same. Yeah, it's definitely a different class. Yep. So, and again, she only has 5, or he, whatever. Let's say she has 5. But her max is much higher, much higher than the previous 2 characters. But then again, her EXP, whatever, is much higher as well. So you can tell, yeah, this is warrior again, or something of the sort. Much less on the EXP. Much less points to distribute as well, though. Yeah, so I think it'll take just you know, a little bit more experimentation to find out what exactly the different classes are. I will, before my next playthrough, I will definitely have a translation for these classes, and hopefully can find out during a playthrough how much, or what this experience is. If I need to reach that, if that's how much they start. If that's how much they started with, it doesn't really make any sense to start with any, unless you just don't gain levels. But then what would be the point of gaining experience through battles anyway? So I don't know. Man, that dude is fucked up looking. Wow. Poor guy. So yeah, I think that's shit, fucking shit. Always gotta be one in these games. Surprisingly, this is one game that doesn't seem to have any nudity. It seems like most PC-98 games do. Plenty of characters to choose from. Hopefully next time we can find out a little bit more about the game. Seeing, just not even because it's a really great game. It's a fun game. It's enjoyable, but just for the simple fact that there's no information to be gained online for this whatsoever. So I guess that's it. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.